Hi, I'm Krissy Holmes with your 5-minute Here and Now news update. Our top story tonight, a man convicted of 3 charges of sexual assault will be sentenced on August the 26th. Stofan Bollig was found guilty earlier this month. Today in court, the Crown said it will be seeking a long-term designation. Now, if put in place by the court, the designation comes with a period of supervision for up to 10 years following the inmate's release. Bollig's lawyer, Jeff Brace, says he will argue against giving his client the designation. The issue of closing Whitburn Elementary is back on the table just 12 days after the Supreme Court ruled that the school should remain open.
It's not a vendetta against Whitburn. What is it?
The school district says it's all about math. Parents stewed as the Board of Trustees passed a notice of motion to close Whitburn Elementary and transfer those 83 students to Woodland Elementary, a school with more than double that population with more room to grow. The board says amalgamating the schools would save $500,000 a year in operating costs, but parents say the numbers are bunk, that the board's process is flawed, and they don't want their kids traveling by bus for over an hour to school every day.
I'm beyond anger now. It's just utter disappointment in a system that's failing these children. And if it's not us this time, who's coming next and at what cost?
At the end of the day, we have 80 plus students, I think it is, in Whitburn, 180 plus in Woodland, and so putting them together still does not make it a big school, but in our view, it increases the educational opportunities for students.
The board will vote on a decision on Whitburn Elementary on September the 20th. Well, in other school news tonight, the provincial government is moving forward with plans to expand and renovate St. Peter's Primary School. A request for proposals has been issued. The improvements include a new gymnasium and repurposing the old gymnasium into a cafeteria and classroom. Students will continue to attend the Mount Pearl School during construction. The renovation and extension is expected to be finished during the 2018-2019 school year. Well, after months of silence, realtor Ann Squires is denying claims that she lied about fictitious real estate transactions, and she has failed to pay more than $500,000 she owes to a payday loan-style company. In a statement of defense that was filed this month, Squires blames her staff. She says an Exit Realty on the Rock employee made agreements with Access Easy Funds Limited. That company lends money to real estate agents for sales before a deal closes. Now, in a civil lawsuit launched in April, Access Easy Funds says Squires owes $510,000 for more than 40 loans. In February, Exit Realty on the Rock's license was suspended by the provincial government. It was later forced into receivership. The RNC has arrested a man in connection with 2 armed robberies this past weekend. Police say Robert Cole held up a gas bar in St. John's just after 2 a.m. Sunday, then did the same at 2:45 a.m. at a convenience store in Conception Bay South. Cash and cigarettes were taken in the robberies. Now, after his arrest, Cole was charged with 2 other armed robberies that took place early Tuesday morning. He's now facing 4 counts of armed robbery and possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose. Cole is also charged with multiple breaches. Well, an historic sports moment for the province. For the first time ever, a trio of local golfers has won the Interprovincial Willingdon Cup. It's the first national team title for Newfoundland and Labrador at any level. Nathan Peters, Blair Bursey, and Chuck Connolly edged Team Ontario by 2 strokes in the 2-day event. Bursey is also currently at the top of the leaderboard for the Canadian Men's Amateur Golf Championship. The 19-year-old Gander native has a 1-shot lead. Now, if Bursey hangs on to the win, he'll play in next year's RBC Canadian Open, a big stop on the PGA Tour. He tees off in the final round tomorrow at the Royal Ottawa Golf Club. Well, time now to take a quick look at your forecast for tomorrow. A cold front moving into the region will bring some showers and the risk of a thunderstorm over the next day or so. That front and a line of showers will roll through Labrador tonight, then into western Newfoundland for Thursday morning. Again, not only looking at showers, but a chance of thunderstorms on Thursday from western parts of the island in the morning into central Newfoundland for the afternoon hours. Eastern Newfoundland and the metro region looks nice and dry again tomorrow. However, there is a chance we could see some showers and a slight risk of a thunderstorm for Thursday evening. Highs on the island return to the mid-20s. Labrador, however, temperatures topping out in the mid-teens, but closer to 20 in Happy Valley Goose Bay. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow.